Hey everybody, this is Kingdom Sonic 321. I play games so you remember them. Well, this is the first part of a lot of parts in my rants about, certain game things, what I think are wrong with certain games, and, me just talking to myself about what I don't like about certain games. So, the thing I'm going to be ranting about is the similarity between Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight. God, they're so similar. But let's just get on with the story between both that one and the other one. So, Sonic and the Secret Rings first. Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic, being our main hero of the game, is at his house just, being Sonic and sleeping. But then the genie of the ring, though I never heard of that before, and I give Sega props for even making that up, ended up coming to asking for Sonic's help because the book world looks in danger. Though people wouldn't care about books, he also said that after he takes over the book world, he was going to take over the, real world too. So Sonic went and helped. But once he went there, he ended up getting hit by a magic spell, and now he has a flame on his chest that if it burns out, then he dies. I don't know why he always goes through that, almost die moments, and then they actually had the guts in Sonic 06 to actually kill him, and that wasn't very good. But, let's just keep going with this. And of course, progressively, throughout the whole game, you have to go into different places, you see different storybook people, and find your friends, but not really your friends, because they're just characters from the book that actually look like your friends, and it's confusing. And you have to go looking around to find 7 secret rings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they was trying to be really close to the Chaos Emeralds with that one. I mean, yeah, I would understand if it was like, something else or of any other kind, but yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, yeah, going with that afterwards, then what's-her-name betrays him, but then ends up turning good again, and blah 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 blah, boss battle, win, save the day. So, yeah, that's Sonic and the Secret Rings. Now for Sonic and the Black Knight. Sonic and the Black Knight actually doesn't start off with Sonic. It starts off with Melida, I think? I'm pretty sure it's Melida. I don't know really, but I'm gonna go with it. Melida, the apprentice, daughter, friend of Merlin, that was being chased by King Arthur. Wait a second, what? What in the world? King Arthur wasn't a bad guy, especially if he was watching, I forgot what it's called, The Sword in the Stone, yeah, by Disney, with that Arthur, and he seemed to be a good guy, and then all the other Arthur-related things where they made him a good guy. Why in the world did they decide now to make him evil? What? Okay, anyways, yeah, going on, she ends up being chased by King Arthur and some shadow creatures. Don't remember that movie. Game. Okay, anyways. Going on with this, then she ends up using some magic spell and sending Sonic into her world. Sounds somewhat similar to the first one, doesn't it? Okay, anyways. Him, for some reason, being able to beat them without even trying, though I'm confused on why through the whole game he has to use a sword. He ends up defeating them, and when he was gonna go against King Arthur, then she stopped him, and of course, things like that. I guess considering how she saw him beat those minions in like 5 seconds, she didn't want the game to be over that quickly. So yeah, she teleported him away, and he went to go find a sword. The specific sword that he was meant to find was Excalibur, which is weird, because shouldn't King Arthur have Excalibur? I mean, yeah, he is King Arthur. So, yeah, after finding that out, we end up seeing that he ended up having the scabbard because it makes him immortal. Though it makes no sense because, why would he want the immortal scabbard and not want the sword with it. Because, heck, Excalibur is like the strongest sword in the freaking world. I mean, I would have them both. But anyways, going on with this, then, you know, we find out the sword can talk. That's also stupid. And, as we progressively go on with the game, we find out more stuff. We run into more friends that look like the friends in our, in Sonic's world, but really isn't just the friends in that world. I don't know, it gets more confusing. And, we find out that King Arthur is actually fake. And that's where you get confused. Like, what was the point of that if he wasn't even a real person? Why would we go against him? Well, guess what? Whatever her name is, ends up being the bad guy in the whole thing. And that definitely made me mad. Because I was actually expecting like a better and actually not very obvious point of the game. So then we have to find, you know, 3 places and do all that. We make it to the end and find out that, you know, Excalibur really isn't as weak as we actually saw him as, and he uses super knight form and blah 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 blah. So yeah, anyways, after all that I'm winning, and you know, so after all that we just, you know, go on with the actual credits and everything. And that was the end of both those games. So how similar are they? Okay, as I noted already, the similarities are pretty similar. Okay. Now, a girl, that's similar. A girl from another world ends up asking for Sonic's help and sending him to their world, that's similar. And they have to go and collect things, that's similar. And he ends up having to use a different form of fighting, that's also similar. And he has to go against a bad guy he never seen before, that's similar. And then around in the middle or the end, he ends up having the person that he was helping in the first place ends up betraying him. That's similar. In the end, he just instantly forgives her after all of that happening, and that's also freaking similar. Now, I can't say how similar these games are, though they're different in their own original way, because, you know, Black Knight, you know, night stuff, and secret rings having, you know, mystical. Actually, no, they are similar, even when they're 2 different stories. Heck, they both use magic, they both use different methods of protecting people. What in the world? Why are they so freaking similar? That's what I don't like. I don't like games that are too similar to each other. That's why I hate these 2 games. And not only that, it's because of their freaking gameplay. That's similar too. They made these 2 games that were meant to be 2 different games and make them similar. Heck, they even named them the same. I mean, yeah, they're not the same name, but still, might as well just call it Sonic and the Secret Rings 2, but Black Knight version. What in the world? So I was like, really don't like these 2 games. And I hope to God that Sega does not ever make another game that is similar to these 2, because if they do, I will definitely not even look at those games. I won't even play those games. I would hate those games till the end of my time. I really do not like these 2 games. I should never ever played these 2 games. The only thing I like about Sonic and the Black Knight is because it's multiplayer. Mainly because of that. And also, it's fun to go against my cousin with, and sometimes I actually win, but still, yeah, it's really annoying and stupid. I don't see why they're so similar. And Sonic and the Secret Rings, heck, to another close death experience, really? Like, heck, that's the same with the other game too. That's another similarity between these games. Heck, okay, both of them at the end, Sonic almost dies. I don't even continue this video anymore. Okay, anyways, this is Kingdom Sonic 3, 2, 1. I hate these 2 games. I play the game so you remember them. God.